Your dog is not staring at your food. They never were. Every time they appear the moment you sit down, every time they watch your fork with those patient eyes, something completely different is happening. Something most owners never figure out. And once you know it, every meal you have ever eaten with your dog beside you is going to mean something it did not mean before. Welcome to Through Dog Eyes. Here's the thing that changes everything before we even get started. Your dog is not watching your fork. They are watching your face. The jaw loosening as you taste something good. The shoulders dropping. The version of you that the rest of the day does not show. Dinner is one of the only times your dog gets to see you completely at rest. And that face, that specific relaxed version of you, is one of their favorite things in the world. Everything else we are about to cover is built on top of that. Yes, they want a piece, but not for the reason you think. Start with the obvious one, because it is real, but it is only the surface. Your dog wants some of what you are eating. Dogs are scavengers by evolutionary history. For thousands of years, their ancestors survived by waiting near humans who cooked meat over fires and taking what fell. That instinct did not disappear when your dog started sleeping on a memory foam bed. It just moved from the campfire to your kitchen table. But watch the body, not the eyes. A dog who is genuinely hungry moves. They shift weight, lick their lips, maybe paw at you. A dog running the ancient scavenger program does something different. They go completely still, eyes locked, not moving, patient in a way that feels almost ceremonial. If your dog sits completely still while you eat, they are not hungry. They are in scavenger mode, which is ritualistic and thousands of years old and has almost nothing to do with the food in front of you. That distinction matters, because everything else on this list builds from it. Stay with us, because what comes next has nothing to do with food at all. And if this is already reframing something, subscribe to Through Dog Eyes. We are here every week. Mealtime is the one time they know you are theirs. Think about your dog's day from their side. You leave, you come back. You move from room to room. You disappear behind doors. From their perspective, you are mostly unpredictable, except at mealtime. Every evening, around the same time, in the same place, you sit down and you stay there. You do not leave, you do not move, you are reachable. For a dog whose entire emotional life revolves around where you are, that is not a meal. That is the most reliable part of their entire day. The one appointment they can count on. And it is not just about your presence. It is about what your presence during a meal means in the world they come from. In the social structures dogs descend from, being present while the pack eats is how you confirm you belong. Not eating necessarily, just being there, watching, part of it. When your dog stations themselves at your feet during dinner, they are performing a ritual older than anything either of you could name. They are saying, I am here. I am part of this. I still belong. This is also why some dogs genuinely distress when you eat in another room with the door closed. They are not being dramatic. They are being excluded from the one daily moment that tells them the family is still whole. They are watching your face, not your fork. We touched on this before, but it goes deeper than a single observation. When you eat, something changes in your face. Your shoulders drop. The expressions you carry through work and stress and the small frustrations of the day soften. You become for a few minutes the most relaxed version of yourself. Your dog sees this. Dogs read human faces with a precision that still surprises researchers. They have been cataloging your expressions since the day they came home. Your stressed face, your tired face, your distracted face, and your dinner face, which is quieter and more open than almost any other version of you they see. When your dog stares at your fork, part of what they are actually watching is your jaw relaxing as you taste something good. The tiny softening around your eyes. The version of you that the rest of the day does not always show. The meal is just the container. What your dog is actually watching is you at rest, And that is something they do not get to see enough of. They check that everything is still all right. You have probably noticed this without naming it. Your dog watches you intently for the first few minutes of a meal, and then at some point they just lie down. Not because they gave up on getting a piece, because something settled in them. They got what they actually came for. What they came for is confirmation. When the person they depend on most sits down to eat, something in your dog needs to verify that everything is okay, that you are fed, that you are calm, that the world is working the way it should. The watching is not about the food on your plate. It is about the person eating it. Once they have that confirmation, the watching stops. They settle. They exhale. You can almost see it happen in their body. That is not a dog who lost interest. That is a dog who finished what they came to do. They are not being rude. They are being careful about the things that matter to them. Most owners think their dog is begging. What is actually happening is a dog reading the room, reading you, and confirming something they need to confirm every single day. That they have figured out exactly when you break. Your dog knows things about your mealtime habits that you have probably never consciously registered. They know which meals make you generous and which ones do not. They know that when you are watching something on your phone while eating, you are easier to reach. They know that Sundays are better than Tuesdays. They know the exact face to make at the exact moment to maximize the chance of a scrap. This is not manipulation. It is the product of years of watching one specific person, you, eat thousands of meals. Your dog has tried tiny variations in how close they sit, how long they hold eye contact, whether they stay silent or add a small sound. And they have found what works on you specifically. The particular stare your dog gives you during dinner is not generic. It is the result of years of paying close attention to one person and learning exactly how that person thinks. Somewhere deep down, you kind of love that they figured you out. They know you are almost done before you do. Watch your dog the next time you are near the end of a meal. Something shifts in them. They move slightly closer. The quality of their attention changes. They are not reacting to anything you have done consciously, but they know. Your dog has studied you eating thousands of meals. They know how your pace changes as a plate empties, the specific way you set down a fork when you are nearly finished versus when you are just pausing. The moment your hand stops moving toward your mouth with the same regularity. They have mapped all of it. The same precision that lets many dogs appear to know when their owner is coming home before the car is in the driveway is working at your dinner table. They have built such a detailed picture of your habits that they can read the end of a meal from signals you do not even know you are sending. By the time you push the plate back, your dog has already known for 2 minutes that it was coming. They were just being patient about it. They are asking you a question they ask every single day. Here's the one that changes what every meal has meant. In your dog's entire emotional world, food and love are not separate concepts. They are the same concept. The first relationship your dog ever had was with their mother. She fed them. She kept them warm. She was survival itself. In a dog's brain, being fed by someone you love and being loved by someone who feeds you are the same thing. They were never separated. When your dog came into your home, you inherited that role. You became the one who feeds. Every bowl you have ever put down has registered as more than nutrition. It has registered as confirmation. You are the one. You still want me here. I am still yours. Now think about what your dog is actually doing when they watch you eat. They are watching the most important person in their world consume what sustains them. And they are asking a question they ask in 1,000 small ways every single day. With the chin on your knee, with a follow into the bathroom, with a stare across the room at dinner. Am I still part of this? Do you still want me here? When you turn your head and meet their eyes and hand them that small piece of whatever you are eating, you are not spoiling them. You are answering, yes, still yes, always Yes. The next time your dog appears the moment you sit down and watches your fork with those patient eyes, you know what you are actually seeing now. You are not being begged at. You are being asked in the gentlest and most honest way your dog knows, whether the bond is still unbroken, whether they are still safe inside your love, whether the pack is still whole. Every yes you give them is one more day they know they are home. 7 reasons. None of them hunger, all of them happening at your dinner table every single day. Does your dog watch you eat? Tell us in the comments what it looks like. We read every single one. Subscribe to Through Dog Eyes and hit the bell. Every week we go deeper into what your dog is actually living. They deserve to be understood. So do you.